So I wanted to talk about this idea that the masculine can calculate the feminine. And when the masculine does this, a lot of times it has to do with extraction of some kind of monetary value or profit. So you can see this externally, like a corporation comes into a forest, which has inherent value just being the forest, right? We don't have to do anything to the forest or make the forest into anything. Just the forest being itself is important and should be defended. But many times the masculine goes in this case, it would be a corporation or something like that, and just chops down the whole forest for profit, right? And we consider this violent. We consider this violent, and many times we consider this bad. Bad being a relative term that our ego puts on things it doesn't like. So if you think this is bad, then what about your masculine calculating your feminine for profit? And that often means working a job because you want money to pay the rent. So this might be a touchy subject because so many people feel that they're in this position where they have to pretty much prostitute themselves, do something they don't really want to do in order to have their basic survival needs met. And this means that it's like, I think we'd probably think of it as violent if we calculate a body and go, well, I can sell the kidney for this much and the heart for that much and the skin for this much. So this body is worth $10,000 or whatever. I made that number up. That's not true, right? That body is priceless, right? There's inherent value in that body just being alive. But if you start to calculate for profit or just calculate it at all, so let's say you're calculating, but not for profit, you're just like calculating. One way to do that is to rate. This person's more attractive than that person. It's to compare, this person somehow is of more value than that other person. When the masculine calculates the feminine, sometimes for profit, sometimes just calculating it like scientifically, it starts to lose the emotional connection that is inherent in human beings, and it starts to act like a psychopath. So I think we agree that someone like a psychopath would look at a body and look and calculate the different parts for dollars. Similarly, it's psychopathic to ruin a forest for dollars. And psychopathy is endemic everywhere, including in our own minds. So I just want to point out the psychopathy of calculating your body or your feminine for profit. So if you have a job that's not in your highest vibrational outcome, even if it's in your second highest vibrational outcome, if you have a job that's not in your highest vibrational outcome and you're doing it for profit, there's psychopathy in that. And I just want to point that out and help you understand that the masculine calculating the feminine is violation. Okay, thanks. Bye.